ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men, women, and children of all ages, we're back with another episode of the Star Wars Battlefront Let's Play, and we're going, you know where we're going to Renvar, choosing the best spin bonus. They're going to pick orbital sensors for Renvar, one of the only things they can pick, and we're getting ever so close to conquering the galaxy, my children. Jesus, the loading screen is so fast. Oh my god, it's so quick. Alright, so, we were talking about high school and how high school has changed me, and I think I've really become a more confident person since I went to high school, because I went to high school, and like, I showed up day one, and I was just this really nervous, really awkward kid, and that wasn't who I wanted to be. I made a promise to myself, like, before freshman year started, I'm like, I'm gonna be confident, I'm gonna talk to people, I'm gonna branch out, I'm gonna become this social butterfly, and that didn't happen. It was, no, it didn't happen at all. I was really kinda stayed to myself. I did make friends, I made a few friends, and there were some really close friends, and I shouldn't say I made a few friends, I made a decent amount of friends, and I'm not gonna lie, it was quite a few, and they were really, really good friends. They were really, really good people, really, really good friends. They were great influences on me, and I'm glad every single day of my life that I had those people and that I met them freshman year. And there was a lot of special people that I met freshman year, including my awesome girlfriend, who I am still with now as a junior. And that was a really awesome boost to meet an awesome girl freshman year, because I'd always wanted a girlfriend so bad throughout middle school, but it's middle school and it's so awkward, and like dating in middle school is like, no, you don't really date in middle school. So, and like this girl was like more awesome than any girl that I'd ever met before. I could actually relate to her. Like the one thing, if I had to pick one thing as to why I got a girlfriend, it wasn't the friend zone. It's just we were like great friends first. Like I made friends with her day one of freshman year, like first period of freshman year, is we were in the same English class, first period freshman year, and well, like the teacher was like, all right, we're gonna do like group projects on the book you had to read over the summer. And I'm like, oh great, I don't know anyone in this class, and this is gonna be so awkward. I'm gonna hate this so much. And so I got put in a group with the girl who is now my girlfriend, and well, we had a lot of fun. One of her friends that she knew from middle school was in the group too, so that made it less awkward for her. And I didn't talk much, but I talked to her, and like she was in my study hall, and she was creeping. She was like hardcore creeping on me. She's like, oh hey, I'm from English, and blah 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 blah. And we talked, and like she just came to become one of my best friends in high school, and to this day she is still my best friend in high school. Like I know that I've always got her back, she's always got mine, and like really the whole aspect of having a girlfriend in high school is probably one of the best aspects, because you have someone of the opposite gender that you can really relate to and can be a really good friend, and that's just what I was always looking for, I guess. Kind of a heart-to-heart moment, you guys. You guys are finally getting to get deep down with Nolan is rolling. I'm not just this guy behind a computer anymore. Suddenly I have emotion. Yeah. I can have emotions too, you bastards. And I just got blown up. Great. So, and this whole YouTube thing. YouTube has kind of changed me as a person too. YouTube, I can say, has definitely made me a more confident person in real life. Like, I was that little socially awkward caterpillar of a social person, where I wasn't really social at all. That is an awful analogy, I am sorry for that. I don't even know what I was trying to go for there. But I was just a really, really awkward person before I started YouTube, and I wouldn't really talk to many people outside of my comfort zone that I didn't really know already. So, and I started doing the whole YouTube thing, and I guess it's just like being able to know, like, I could be talking to a ton of people online, and mainly that I'm just like talking to myself. just talking in general made it easier, and I just became less socially awkward. And I don't really know how it happened, but I just kind of was able to branch out and talk to people. Like, I remember freshman year, after I'd started making videos, after I posted a few commentaries, I had never talked to my lunch table before. And so, like, the one day I was like, oh, blah, 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 something about my friend Ian. And, like, the look from the two girls who sat at the lunch table, they just, like, gave me the weirdest look. And I was like, what? And they're like, that is the first time we've heard you talk. And I'm like, oh, okay then. I did not know that. And so, like, that was the point at which I was done being scared talking to people. I could actually talk to people from that point on. I actually did talk to people. I met a lot of other new people, and like, I kind of like faltered away from that group of friends because they weren't really extremely close friends. They were just kind of like, I knew the one kid. He was in like half my classes, so I sat at his lunch table and tolerated his friends who sucked. But I met a lot of great people throughout high school, and I guess we should probably move on to like sophomore year or something soon. Something like that. Alright, I guess we can go with sophomore year. Let's start out with sophomore year. So sophomore year, it's sophomore year. I don't really know who's in a lot of my classes. It was kind of going in blind for the most part in a lot of my subjects. I mean, I knew I had my girlfriend in a few classes, and we had the same gym hour and everything. So that was gonna work out. We were gonna have a lot of fun. It was just gonna be a great day, or a great year. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm like half trying to do this commentary, half trying to focus on playing the game. But so I don't really know who's gonna be in my classes. So I walk into math. That was my first subject of sophomore year, and I walk into math, and there's these two guys I knew from freshman year, Roger and Andrew, and they were in my math class, and I'm like, oh, what's up, guys? And so we wound up sitting together, and like Andrew, I hadn't really talked to Andrew much freshman year. I'd more talked to his friend Andy in the one class we had together, and I didn't really know much about Andrew. And I can tell you that through the course of the year, I learned a lot about Andrew, and Andrew has honestly become like one of my, if not my best friend, besides my girlfriend. He's just an awesome guy, and I never really would have known that. I never really would have known how awesome it was if it wasn't for knowing him a little bit the year before, and then having math class with him, because I didn't really know much from him from freshman year in the one class we had together. And then Roger, I only had one class with Roger freshman year too, and it was science, so I already knew that Roger was like insanely smart. And then Roger, I also talked a lot with Roger, and Roger became one of my great friends too. So I got two great friends out of people that I had just known a little bit about, and I probably wouldn't have known much more about them. I probably wouldn't have talked to them too much more if it wasn't for having one class with them. So that just goes to show you how some things can change your life. Some little things can change your life so much, and I probably wouldn't even know my girlfriend too well if we hadn't been partnered up freshman year. That first day of school, the teacher partnering us up, that could have changed my entire life. Not having been partnered with one person, one time. It's amazing to me how much your life can change over a few little things. It's pretty awesome, I must say. So, other things. Yeah, that's really the only illusion I can, like, deep thing I can talk about sophomore year. Other than that, sophomore year was like, yeah, chemistry sucks. This sucks. Ugh, I hate it. Yeah, sophomore year was definitely hard. Chemistry sucked. I don't think you have to take chemistry sophomore year unless you're at my high school, because my high school does physics first, and I think that was pretty cool. And so, I'm gonna have a heavy workload next year. Be a lot of AP courses and stuff that's needing a lot of requirements and needing a lot of brain power and I'm hoping that it's gonna be fun though, and it's gonna be worth it. Oh, we're gonna get this last guy. We got him. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was pretty much just me rambling and not really having anything to talk about. I just kind of went with something there. 48-9, not one of our best games, but 3 captures and a pretty interesting commentary, I think. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. 10 headshots with the blaster rifle. And if you did like the video, I encourage you to leave a like rating. Please subscribe for more Star Wars Battlefront content. And I will see you guys in a future episode.